where you are unknowingly performing for their survival. The dramatic truth is this: their power is built entirely on your reactions. Every sigh, every tear, every flash of anger, that's the energy they live on. When you grasp this, something incredible happens. The entire power dynamic flips. The moment you decide to withhold those powerful emotional cues, you step into the role they fear most, the unpredictable controller. You are pulling the curtain down on their show. Without your feelings to guide them, their vast, intricate manipulative machine grinds to a halt. They become, quite literally, strategically blind, the architect of collapse. They can't anticipate your next move, can't direct your choices, and certainly can't read your internal world because you've stopped sending the signals. This internal reading, knowing exactly what you feel, is the prerequisite for every single manipulation they attempt. When you silence the outward expression of your emotions, you do more than just confuse them. You orchestrate the total structural collapse of their entire operational strategy. Think of your visible feelings as the very architectural blueprint they use to design and execute their control over you. The damage a narcissist inflicts rarely requires a raised voice or a physical act. Their victory is secured instantly, the very second they catch a glimpse of a specific emotional tell on your face. A flicker of shame, a hint of vulnerability, a shadow of self-doubt, or the sting of apprehension. When they see that feeling, they gain immediate and precise knowledge of where to strike. Why? Because narcissists are not mere observers of your emotions. They feed on them. Your inner life transmits a full intelligence report. How much you care, how much you'll endure, how far they can push, and how securely you're tied to them. It is an immutable law in this relationship. They inevitably gravitate toward and wound those who lay their feelings bare, exposing the very sentiments the narcissist is equipped to forge into a weapon. This brings us to the first of 6 vital emotional states that must never, ever be disclosed to them. The fragile landscape, when emotions become supply. The true battleground with a narcissist is not in arguments or public spaces, but deep within the fragile landscape of your emotions. Psychology confirms that the narcissist operates from a profound, cavernous sense of worthlessness, which they frantically try to fill with external validation, often referred to as narcissistic supply, sourced directly from your powerful reactions. When you reveal certain feelings, you are essentially refilling their depleted sense of power, guaranteeing the continuation of the abusive cycle. 1. Regret, the fuel for pathological justification. The unseen signal, giving them the story. The worst mistake you can make is to let them catch you in a moment of regret. Regret for how you reacted to their latest cruelty, regret for having invested so much time, or regret for having trusted them at all. This moment of visible self-blame is a catastrophic error. The narcissist's inner monologue, "I was right." From a clinical psychology perspective, the narcissist, often struggling with narcissistic personality disorder, or NPD, possesses a brittle ego desperately clinging to the need for self-justification. As experts like Drive W. Keith Campbell highlight, the instant they sense your regret, they don't see your pain. They see absolute, undeniable confirmation of their preferred narrative. You are the defective one. This regret hands them a perverse, immediate sense of empowerment. It allows them to instantly stop the agonizing mental work of scrutinizing their own abusive actions, which would trigger intense ego defensiveness, and shift their focus obsessively onto your emotional response. This shift is a classic defense mechanism, brilliantly moving the control and the blame away from their behavior and onto your emotional state, thereby cementing their false pedestal of moral superiority. The victim's trap, cementing the trauma bond. For you, expressing this regret is like applying emotional concrete to the trauma bond. By questioning your own choices, you become emotionally accessible again, offering the exact vulnerability needed to pull you back into the cyclical pattern of abuse, famously known as the idealized devalue discard cycle. They seize this visible doubt and weaponize it, reopening old, half-healed wounds and reigniting past conflicts. This tactic is designed specifically to keep you emotionally immobilized and prevent you from achieving genuine cognitive clarity. Your regret screams, "I am still moldable. The path to my emotional core is still open." The strategy, go gray, go silent. You must never telegraph your plan for a physical or emotional exit. The slightest hint of an intention to leave triggers their deep-seated abandonment anxiety, instantly transforming them into their most volatile and destructive form. This is why many psychologists advocate for the gray rock method during the preparation phase. Provide zero emotional material, making yourself boring and unreactive. Your actual exit strategy must be executed with stealth, and your focus must be on silently, covertly strengthening your support network, financial independence, and self-confidence. Any sign of regret will be leveraged to crush the ground you're trying to walk on, as they attack every single resource you've built for your escape. 2. Hope, the anchor of the trauma bond. The unseen signal, waiting for a ghost. The most perilous vulnerability you can ever display to a narcissist is hope, that small, deep-seated yearning for them to become better, to finally live up to the loving, perfect facade they used to win you over in the beginning. Allowing them to sense this hope in you is like handing them a loaded weapon pointed directly at your own heart. The narcissist's inner monologue, the ultimate leverage. When a narcissist catches a glimpse of that hope, they don't see devotion or love. They instantly recognize it as raw, potent leverage. Psychologically, your hope confirms the presence of a live, active trauma bond. This is a painful, maladaptive attachment created by that chaotic mix of abuse followed by sudden, intermittent kindness.